sir, but think about the disastrous effect it may have on the morale of the American teenager. No, I'm not suggesting Birdie doesn't want to go into the Army. 3 weeks from today, he'll be there. Rosie, thank goodness you've come. This is the end of all my new music corporations. Birdie's going into the Army.
And your faithful secretary is hereby submitting her resignation.
Huh?
I just dropped in to say goodbye, Albert.
Rosie, you can't. Not today of all days. My pills, where are my pills? The little white ones I take when I'm overwrought.
Here.
Not so much. Break it in half.
You're 33 years old, Albert. You can take a whole aspirin. My mind is made up. I've been with Alma and Luke for 8 years now. And for what? A $5 raise in 1954? I want something more than that.
Rosie, if you're referring to a more permanent nature between you and me, I'm not ready for it. And if it's a part of the company you're after, the answer is no to that too. Alma Lou is me, Mama, and Lou. And any changes in that would kill that wonderful woman.
Nothing could kill your mother, Albert, except maybe a silver bullet.
And I won't drop forward with Lou either. He loved you, Rosie.
I love Lou too, Albert, but he died 6 years ago. And besides, he was a wire-haired terrier. Anyhow, I want to be a part of the company. I want something much more than that.
Rosie, if you're going to discuss what I think you're going to discuss, I don't want to discuss it.
There's nothing to discuss, Albert. Conrad Birdie's going into the Army. I quit. There's nothing you can do but go back to college and
Rosie, I'm up to my ears in debt. Conrad's got a $50,000 guarantee, which I can't pay, and I've just taken a severe overdose of acid.
Will you listen to me, Albert? I'm serious. Just going in the Army is the best thing you can do. Now you're free to start to do what you want to do. Albert, I remember how you told me I should trust you for a year. It was just before a year, but it's 8 years, Albert. 8 long years, Albert.
Rosie, it takes time to build a business.
It was only a sideline, that's what you said. You just needed some money, that's what you said. You were going to college and get ahead. Instead of being a music business bum, you were going to NYU and become
Rosie, don't say it.
an English teacher.
Rosie!
And furthermore, he wrote poetry.
I'm ruined in show business.
An English teacher, an English teacher, if an English teacher, we'd have a little apartment in Queens. You'd get a summer vacation, and we would know what life means. A man who's got his master's is really someone. How proud would I be if you had become one? It could have been such a wonderful life. I could have been Mrs. Peterson, Mrs. Albert Peterson, Mrs. Margaret Kappa Peterson, the English teacher's wife.
Stay with me, help me get the money to pay Conrad's guarantee, and as soon as I'm out of the red, I'll dissolve the company and go back to the academic life.
Albert, you're on. Pick a name.
Pick what name? What are you talking about?
All right, I'll do it for you. McAfee, Kim McAfee, President and Recording Secretary of Sweet Apple, Ohio, number 2748. Mary, would you get me to Sweet Apple? The number's capital 78820, and call me right back.
Now, wait a minute. Who's Kim, whatever her name is?
Kim McAfee, Albert, is what's going to send you back to college with the greatest hit the music business has ever seen. It's called One Last Kiss.
I've never heard of it.
You haven't written it yet, but when you do, and when that one last kiss is from Bye Birdie on his way into the cold army for 2 long years, and when he gives that kiss to one of his fans chosen at random, it'll make Mr. Birdie the hottest singer since Joan of Arc.
We cut the record here in New York.
And take that greasy bongo-playing hard thing to Sweet Apple.
Let him kiss the kid.
And release the record. Albert, you'll make enough money to stay in college for the rest of your life.
And Rosie, as soon as this is all over, it'll be just the 2 of us, in perfect bliss. Bliss. Kiss. That rhymes. I wonder if anyone's used that before. But what difference does it make? It'll be great for the song.
Yes? Well, every phone in Sweet Apple can't be busy. What's going on there? Kim McAfee just got pinned to who? Oh, never mind. Just call me back.
Hi, Helen. What's the story? Morning glory. What's the tell? Hi, gal. Tell me quick about Hugo and Kim. I'm Margie.
Alice.
What's the story? Morning glory. What's the word? Hummingbird. Tell me quick about Hugo and Kim.
Did they really get pinned?
Did you kiss him and cry? Did he get them hit on? Or was he too shy? Well, I heard they got pinned.
Yeah.
Was hoping they would. Living at last.
He's gone.
Setting for
Hello, Mr. Hankel. Sorry, Johnson. Can I speak to Penelope?
Is it true about Kim?
Penelope?
I just do it somehow.
About the prom.
I must tell her right up.
Saturday?
I suppose I'll have to. Bye, Kim. I mean, really, Kim, are you absolutely sure?
Positive. After all, I'm 15 years old. It's about time I settled down. When your skinny child of 14, wired with braces from ear to ear, you doubt that you could ever be appealing. Then, hallelujah, you are 15, and the braces disappear, and your skin is smooth and clear, and you have that happy grown-up female feeling. How lovely to be a woman, the wait was well worthwhile. How lovely to wear mascara and smile, a woman smile. How lovely to have a vineyard that's round instead of flat. Whenever you hear boys whistle, you're what they're whistling at. It's wonderful to feel the way a woman feels. It gives you such a glow just to know you're wearing lipstick and heels. How lovely to be a woman and have one job to do, to pick out a boy and train him, and then when you are through, you bring the man you wanted to be. Life's lovely when you're a woman like me.
Kim, there's a call for you. The operator said she's been trying to get through for nearly 3/4 of an hour.
Thank you, Doris. I'll take it down there.
She said it was long distance, and I can't imagine who.
What did you say? I said thank you, Doris. There's no need to look so upset. It's modern to call your mother by her first name.
And your father?
I'll call him Harry, naturally. By the way, Doris, I think Harry took the news of Hugo and I awfully well, don't you?
I don't know. Yesterday I was a mother, today I'm a pal. Are you sure you wouldn't like to call me mom? That's modern.
I'm sorry, Doris, but times are changing, and you've got to go along with them or be left behind with the old folks. By the way, Doris, have you got a cigarette? I've seemed to run out. This is she. Conrad Birdie is coming here to kiss me? Doris? Mother? Mommy! Mommy! What is it? What's wrong? It's Conrad Birdie, Mommy. He's coming to Sweet Apple to kiss me goodbye.
That's nice, dear. Now you just put your head on mommy's shoulder. God bless you, Conrad Birdie. Now, let's go over the Birdie song once more before we go down to the station. We love you, Conrad. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Conrad, and we'll be true. When you're not near us, we're blue. Oh, Conrad, we love you. You can sing with us if you want. Oh, and she'll be too old for when she gets out. I think she's still got a few good years left. Hi, I'm Albert Peterson. Conrad's manager? Things can't be that black. Smile, please. up, clear up, hold on a happy face. Brush off the clouds and cheer up, hold on a happy face. Take off the gloomy mask of tragedy, it's not your style. You're so good that you'll be glad to decide to smile. Take out a pleasant outlook, stick up that chin. Flip off that pull up down look, slap on a happy. Spread sunshine all over the place. Put on a happy she never left. She wouldn't listen to me. Now she's a mean old thing. Spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy face.
Rose, I'm sorry. I don't suppose a generous tip would make things up.
Just go down to that train before any of those parties talk to Conrad.
I've got to wait for Mama.
Have you told her about dissolving on my Lou?
I couldn't, Rosie. Yesterday was the anniversary of Lou getting hit by a milk truck on 181st Street and Broadway.
I'm just a little faint from the subway.
Mama, I told you to take a taxi. The subway is way too crowded.
Taxi? What do I need with taxis? I'll leave the taxis for my successful son. A mother can ride crowded in a dirty subway full of people who wouldn't give you a seat if your life depended on it. But what's the difference? Nowadays, a mother is lower than dirt anyway. Who's she?
Mama, you know Rose Alvarez from The Office?
This is Rose Alvarez. Pretty little Rose Alvarez. I don't believe it. Rose, what happened? You had a sudden shock or something? Excuse me, Albert. I think I'll go see if Conrad is here. Look at her, Sonny. How nice she looks. It's a wonder to me some older man doesn't snatch her up. A personable matron like that with brains and a few dollars. Goodbye, Rose. Goodbye, May. Call me Mrs. Peterson.
Well, Mama, what I wanted to talk to you about is sort of about Rose. You'd better sit down.
Why? I know my Sonny. He loves his mama. He isn't going to say anything that would break her heart.
Well, it's sort of about Lou, too.
Lou, where are you, Lou?
What about Lou? Well, Rose thinks, and I agree, that I should give up on my Lou. Mama, what's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. You killed me, that's all. Lou, I'm coming! I'm on my way up!
Look, Mama, there's a limit. Take a taxi home. The subway's too crowded.
Nothing is too crowded for a mother. How many blocks is it after all? Only 107? I'll walk. Enjoy yourself, son. Take care. Wear a heavy coat and eat a hot lunch.
Albert, I thought you were going to break it to her gently.
Well, as a matter of fact, I didn't tell her at all.
You mean you didn't
much we share to tell you, so I'll tell you how we feel. Brave and eager, strangely humble, proud to be a penny eye.
He would gladly face those bullets, for he's not afraid to die.
For he's a fine, upstanding, patriotic, healthy, normal American boy.
And that's why he volunteered for...
Volunteer, I thought he was drafted.
And he appealed 3 times.
Sing!
We love you, Conrad. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Conrad. It will be true. When you're not near us, we're blue. Oh, Conrad, we love you.
Very nice.
What's the pitch on that Hollywood star? Are you two engaged?
Is he engaged? Is Conrad engaged? There's absolutely nothing to the rumor he's engaged.
Real pal, like a sister, but it doesn't mean a thing at that 18-carat diamond. It's just a friendship ring.
For he's a understanding, patriotic, healthy, normal American boy.
Wasn't so bad.
Sing!
We love you, Conrad. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Conrad. It will be true. Oh, Conrad. We America. We love you, Conrad. Great will be true. For he's a understanding, average, modest, patriotic, healthy, normal American.
Comrade Birdie, welcome to Sweet Apple. Now before I spur you to town hall where the mayor himself is waiting, I would like to introduce you to the girl whom you've chosen to bestow your final kiss upon, and who will now lead us in reciting the Comrade Birdie pledge. Kim McAfee!
I, Riley Bartle, being sound of mind and body, do hereby promise to be loyal, courteous, steadfast, and true to Conrad Birdie and the United States of America, both indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
He's a fine, upstanding. Kim, before you go, can I talk to you for a minute?
Right now? I mean, couldn't it wait? I'm in an awful hurry.
I don't think so, Kim. It's important.
Hugo Peabody, what's so important that you have to talk to her right now?
What's so important? I'll tell you what's so important. The day after I give her my pin, she goes around kissing somebody else. That's what's so important. I want you to know I'm quite upset about this. I've already had several headaches and a nosebleed.
What? I believe you're actually jealous of Conrad Birdie.
Me? Jealous? I'm the opposite of jealous. I'm very jealous, and I'm every right to be. Kim's mine steady.
That's just it, Hugo. I'm your steady. Oh, I may admire Conrad Birdie as one admires a far distant and unattainable ideal. But I'm pinned to you, Hugo. And I don't care how common and ordinary you are, that's how I'm going to stay.
You know what she's saying that makes me feel?
One special boy, one boy to go with, to talk with and walk with. One boy, that's the way it should be. That's the way it
And so it is with great pride and prejudice, as well as the usual pomp and circumstance, that I welcome you to our fair city and present you with the 14-karat solid gold key so generously donated by the men over at the Sweet Apple Brass Books. And as I present the key to you, Comrade Birdie.
He said it! He said the name!
What happened? All I said was Comrade Birdie. Alright, if you girls don't stop that screaming, I can't finish my speech.
Who cares about your speech? We want to hear from Conrad. Speak to us, so beautiful one. Tell us, how do you make that glorious sound?
You gotta be sincere. You gotta be sincere.
Mr. Birdie, what are you doing?
Gotta feel it here, cause if you feel it here, well then you're gonna be honestly sincere. What you feel is true, really feel it true. Make them feel it true. Write this down now. Gotta be sincere, honestly sincere. Man, gotta be sincere. If you feel it in here, then it's gotta be right. Oh, baby. Oh, honey. Suffer. I'll sing about the tree. I really feel that tree. When I sing about a girl, I remember that girl. I really feel oh, baby. Oh, honey. You gotta be sincere, why you gotta be sincere? Yeah! You gotta be sincere, why you gotta be sincere? Yeah! You gotta be sincere, why you gotta be sincere? Yeah! Oh, my baby, oh, yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah.
gave up my room to a guest who repeatedly referred to me as fast. Telephone calls were made on my phone to New York, Chicago, Fairbanks, Alaska, and Hong Kong. I slept in the camp cot with my feet in the fireplace and my head in an ashtray. Outside my window, 3 harpies shrieked, "We love you, Conrad," 4,723 times. Now I've lost my 2 bright eggs.
Mr. McAfee, I hope you don't mind keeping off the phone for a few minutes. We're expecting a long-distance call from New York.
Mother, what's wrong with Daddy? Nothing, dear. Your father's just excited about Conrad's baby. He's coming! He's coming! I'll get the eggs. Mother, you call the kids. Girls, he's coming. You better hurry if you want to watch him eat.
I'm sorry, Doris, but I had to come too.
Call me for lunch.
Now look here, Doris. Get out of here. He was only 15 and I don't want her.
Please, Daddy, not in front of everyone.
Come on, girls, we better go. I don't care who's here.
You have no right to say that. The boys are
This is my house until you're 18.
Mr. and Mrs. McAfee. Him, Randolph. Is this the way you want 75 million Americans to see you?
What are you talking about?
You're all going to be on television.
On television?
I just got the confirmation from New York, from Ed Sullivan himself.
You mean we're going to be on the Sullivan Show? The Ed Sullivan Show? Meet Harry McAfee, appearing with
Well, this is it, Albert. What do you think? Of course, it's been used as a movie house for the past 30 years, but it'll be fine for a TV show.
Rose, I'm sure everything will be perfect. Now, if you'll forget about the Sullivan Show for 1 minute here, there's something very important I wanted to tell you. About you and I, Rose.
You and me, English teacher.
I wanted to tell you that no matter what happens, well, I wanted to tell you that I wrote Mama and told her no matter what happens, I've decided to give up on my living.
Albert, you did it!
Yes, I did, Rose. I wrote her the day we left, which gives her 3 days and 3 nights to get in touch with me. And so far, not a word. If you ask me, she's accepted the whole thing by now.
3 days and 3 nights on a trailways bus. But what's the difference? I'm only a mother. And for a mother, a trailways bus is good enough.
Mama, what are you doing here?
A woman gets a letter obviously written in distress, and she should stay home. Dear Mom, this is to let you know that Amalu is dissolved. Your friend, Albert. Amalu is dissolved? Dissolve me? Who am I anyway? A sick old woman. Probably won't last the night. I just want a simple stone with 1 word carved on it. Albert's mother. And don't bother hiring a limousine to get me to the final resting place. I'll walk. And tell that friend of yours I forgive
her. Mama, Rose is right here. This is Rose. Don't worry about a secretary. It just so happens that I met on the bus a perfect secretary. A wonderful, refined girl on her way to Akron, only I persuaded her to get off here. Sunny, say hello to Gloria Rasputin.
Ow. Hey, you're cute.
But, Mama, I don't need a secretary. I have Rosie. What does Rosie need a job for? In a year or two, she'll be getting Social Security.
Well, I would just tap. I tap dance. I figured after helping with the secretary stuff, and you could help me get into the show business. Get look this out.
Albert, why don't you take Gloria somewhere and see how fast she types? Well, I do have all these releases to get out, and Gloria could do them for me. Unless it makes any difference to you, Rosie?
Why should it make any difference to me?
Atta girl, Rose. I'll just go along with Miss Rasputin, and you just keep working.
Miss Alvarez, have you seen Kim Maxey? I just want to let her know that she's not to kiss Comrade Betty on the Solomon show tonight. Because if she does, I'll... Miss Alvarez? It's me, Hugo Peabody. Is there anything I can do for you, Miss Alvarez?
Yes, Hugo. I think you can.
As you know, in just about 14 hours, one of the show's business brightest talent is going off to play a very special engagement with the U.S. Army. And tonight, before he goes, he wants to leave a certain lucky young lady with one last kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, we take you to Sweet Apple, Ohio.
One last kiss, oh, one last kiss. It never felt like this, never felt like this. You know I need you. Oh, 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 give me one last kiss. Oh, one more time, oh, baby, one more time. It's sublime, oh, one so sublime. You know I need you. Oh, 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 give me one last kiss.
Okay. Brace yourself, chick. Brace yourself, Comrade Betty. Hugo, you hit him! He deserved it. He was a thief of love. Hugo Peabody, I never want to speak to you again!
I demand to know who's responsible for this. Who let this kid in here?
I did, Albert. It's sort of a farewell present to you, Miss Rasputin. Where did you get help?
Rosie, wait! You can't leave me here alone.
You're not alone, Albert.
to be me, Rosie, on the town, making up for 8 years of being in love with a mama-clutching, aspirin-splitting jar of Jell-O. What did I ever see in him? How could I ever get involved that way? Now that it's over, I can smile and say, what did I ever see in him? Is he tender? No, he's not. Is he thoughtful? No, he's not. Am I crazy? Once he got that, I found so damn appealing. What did he ever do for me? Well, to be honest, he was sometimes nice, but still it wasn't worth the awful price. It was rough from the start. Broken teeth, broken nails, broken heart. How did I ever? Why did I ever? What did I ever?
Miss Alvarez, all men can't be like that.
Every single one of them. Hugo F. Peabody. Huh? Hugo. What did I ever see in him? He's just as bad as Mr. Peterson, if not worse. Do we need them? No, we don't. Do we want them? No, we don't. Will we leave them? No, we won't. Tell me, what did I say that? What did we ever see in them? How could we ever think that they were nice? Take it from us, we paid an awful price. It was rough from the start. Broken dates, broken nails, broken heart. What did we ever see in him? Miss Alvarez, I'm going with you. Kim, don't be ridiculous. You're only 15. Juliet was 14 when she left home, and look what happened to her. Why don't you go and have some milk and cookies and go to bed? It's too late for cookies, Miss Alvarez. I want to live.
There she is, the traitor that stabbed me in the heart while my back was turned.
Get out of my way, Albert. I'm going on the town tonight, and I don't want to waste another minute.
Not until I've had my say, Rosie. I just wanted to let you know that thanks to Mama's quick thinking, the kiss will take place after all. Tomorrow morning at the station just before Conrad leaves. Hello? I'm sorry, Mr. Lewis, but Miss Alvarez is no longer with us. That's right. Now look here, Mr. Lewis. No 3-cent reporter can bulldoze me. I happen to be Albert J. Peterson, and you can print that in whatever cheap paper you happen to represent. It's not Mr. Lewis, it's Mr. Loose. And it's not a paper, it's a magazine. Rosie, I need you.
Sonny boy, where are you going?
To look for Rosie, Mama. I love her and I want her back.
Is that all? I thought it was something serious.
By all means, Sonny, find your lady and bring her back here. And when you get back, be sure to stop in the kitchen, take my head out of the oven, and turn off the gas. Mama, it's a strange house. I don't want to run up a bill.
Mama, I've had enough of this. If you really love me, help me find Rosie before it's too late.
Well, maybe I better give you this message from Conrad first. He says he's going out tonight and doesn't think he'll be back in time to kiss Kim tomorrow.
I don't know what's the matter with him. He knows how much this means to me. Conrad! Conrad!
Take it easy. Before you start hollering, Albert, I just want you to know I've made up my mind. I want to have some fun. Go out, meet a couple of young chicks.
You can't go out without permission. It says so in your contract. You stay right here. I'll go get it.
There are chicks just right for someplace in, and I need to kiss me a few. Gotta move, 'cause time is a wasting. There's such a lot of living to do. Sizzling steaks are ready for tasting, and those Cadillacs all shiny and new. Gotta move, 'cause time is a wasting. There's such a lot of living to do. There's music to play, places to go, people to see, everything for you and me. Hey, you can sleep here, don't you?
Yes, Mr. Birdie.
Slow down on this town.
Sweet Apple House founded in 1852 by Jeremiah S.
I mean, what do you do here? Where do you go to have a ball?
Well, there's a church basement and the sweet shop and the older kids go to the ice house.
What's there?
I don't know, ice, I guess. The ice house is where people go when they want to be alone.
Hey, ain't you the chick I was supposed to kiss?
I'm not a chick. I'm a fully grown woman. That's why I'm leaving home.
Now you're talking, chick. Come on, let's move. We got things to do. Crazy clothes and motorboat races.
Someone nice,
Chicago to Broadway lights and light up in spaces. There's such a lot of living to do. Lots of dates. Right now I just scold you. Loo-la-loo. And I'm in the view. And someone to hold you. Got a lot of living to do. There's music to play, place to go, people to see. Everything for you and me. Oh, life's a ball. And it's all just waiting for you. You're alive, yes! So come on and show it. I've got a lot of living, such a lot of living. What a lot of living to do. You haven't seen Conrad, have you?
No, but if you have a message, I'll be glad to deliver it right after I shoot it. Shoot it? I've got to find Rosie. Dear, what are you talking about? You know you don't have a gun. Then get me anything. That bow and arrow I bought you last Christmas, anything. My daughter's run off loop with a fiend.
Doris, Harry, have you seen their sloth?
Is she missing too?
Since 10 o'clock and it looks everywhere.
Maxie, you haven't seen my Harvey, have you?
Oh, Roger.
Yeah, tell us.
Kids, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. means that hurts.
Kids!
Hey, Pop, here's my pea shooter.
Kids!
The pea shooter. Give it to me.
Kids, they are just impossible to control. Kids, with their awful clothes and their rock and roll. Why can't they dance like we did? What's the matter with kids today?
Miss Alvarez, I have to say it's costume.
Not for $1 million.
My whole world is collapsing before me. Kim and Conrad have gone up to the
Kim and
ice.
Conrad? Albert! I've got to find Albert. Come on!
I don't know why we have to go riding around all night for someone who'd be better not to find in the first place.
Mama, I told you I'm not coming home till I find Rosie. Now, if you want to leave, that's fine with me. As a matter of fact, it's not a bad idea. Why don't you just go home, Mama?
So it's come at last. My sunny boy doesn't need me any longer. Well, what are you waiting for? Throw me out with the garbage. Just toss me out with the used grapefruits and the empty cans from the bumblebee salmon. Never mind putting a lid on. Leave it open so 100,000 pussycats can walk all over a mother. And by the way, sweetheart, darling, I've got some good news for you. I got the report from the hospital today, and it's absolutely definite. I got a condition. Never mind what kind of condition. A condition. And there's one thing the doctors can't cure. It's the condition. I don't want you to worry, though. Fancy funerals are for rich people. I don't want you to spend a cent. Just wait till Mother's Day, wrap me in a flag, and dump me in the river.
Are you finished, Mama?
Yes, sonny boy.
Good night, Mama.
You're just like your father. You'd marry anything. Good night, sonny boy.
My name is not Sunny Boy.
Good night. Albert.
Mr. Peterson, have you seen Conrad and Kim?
Unfortunately, I must tell you that Conrad's affairs no longer interest me. I'm looking for Miss Alvarez to tell her that Conrad and Kim, they've run off together.
And if we don't find him soon, I intend to call the FBI.
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Albert! Rosie! I did it! I sent Mama home. I'm a new man.
Kim and Conrad have gone to the ice house.
The ice house?
The ice house? Well, here we are, Conrad. This is the ice house. Fun, isn't it? Of course, when you've been here as many times as I have, I've been here with just about everyone, you know? Ursula, Deborah Sue, the Girl Scouts.
There he is, with a great group. Now what have you got to say, Mr. Birdie?
Mother, darling, you're just in time. I can't tell you what humiliation I've been made to suffer.
That's all I need to hear. Take him away.
Mr. McAfee, I demand that you release that boy.
Albert,
Do you hear me?
I can go to the courthouse and try talking to the mayor.
No. Rose, You get the bags and bring them to the station by 6:30 tomorrow, when I intend to be there with Conrad. And bring whatever legal documents are necessary, because I intend on making you Mrs. Albert Peterson by 2400 hours tomorrow. Did I mention that I loved you?
Not yet.
Well, I do. Conrad!
It's gonna be such a wonderful life. I'm gonna be Mrs. Peterson, Mrs. Albert Peterson, Mrs. Bye Birdie Peterson. Oh, Rosie, nothing can stop you now. Hello, Rose. Since we're alone at last, have you a minute to spare for a heart-to-heart with an old friend? I'll always have time to talk to the woman. By tomorrow evening, I'll be able to
Don't
call
say it.
I'll be able to call Mother. The cruelest word I ever heard. Adios, Mama. Adios, Rose. Call me Mrs. Peterson. Now look, Albert.
Get on that train. It took every cent I had to bail you out, and I don't want to see you till we're out of the state.
Hello, Albert.
Mama. Gross, you look good for a change.
Don't worry, I know all about you too. I won't make a fuss. I'll do what any intelligent mother has to.
Mama! Get up off those tracks and get on the train.
Mr. Peterson, I demand to know what you've done with Mr. Birdie. He's not in that jail.
How should I know? I'm just saying goodbye to Rosie.
Mr. Peterson?
Now, there's no point in getting excited here. After all, him and Hugo are back together again. As a matter of fact, the sweetest thing happened. He proposed to her, and she accepted him.
All aboard!
Hey, Albert, this train's leaving. Get on.
Bye, Conrad.
Albert!
Bye, Mama.
We love you, Conrad. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Conrad, and it will be true. When you're not near us, we're blue. Oh, Conrad, we love you.
Well, here I am, Albert. 6:30 on the button. Where's the train?
It left at 6:25.
Albert, you told me to be here at
With Conrad
6:30. I know that because
and Rosie. Oh, shoot. I meant Mama.
But Albert, you wanted us to miss that train.
It stands to reason, Rosie. Why would we get on a train to New York when I have 2 tickets to Pumpkin Falls, Iowa?
What's in Pumpkin Falls, Iowa?
An opening in the teaching staff at the Pumpkin Falls Junior High, English department. And I hope you brought the documents because they prefer their applicants to be married.
Albert.
Has anyone told you that's the most beautiful name in the world? I was never crazy for flowers. I confess that nothing left me colder.